dedicated, I don't say the dedication now. Yeah, these niggas say.
What's good, Postal family? Somebody asked me, said, Jay, why don't you ever talk about what you do for a living? And I say, cause you know, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm a truck driver. That's what I do. Jay, did you learn how to drive trucks there? No. Been driving trucks since trucks had square wheels. What do we do? Our sole purpose is to transport mail in bulk from point A to point B. That's it. End of the video. Just kidding. That is the sole purpose of a MVO driver or a TTO driver. We make sure that everything that goes with transporting mail in bulk from point A to point B is scanned properly so that people know where their mail is loaded properly so it doesn't fly off the back of our truck. I have a video about how to strap your loads properly and how to unload properly and do it in an organized fashion, timely and safe. Most important, if you are a truck driver or you're aspiring to be a truck driver, logistics is key. Logistics is key. You have to have some type of know-how. The hardest part of my job is dealing with traffic and management. Besides that, driving a truck is driving a truck. Everybody thinks management is difficult. Do I love my job? Compared to all the other jobs I've had, I must say, y'all never hear me say this, I do enjoy my work. I enjoy it for what it is. There are bad parts about it? Absolutely. There are good parts about it? Definitely. How does this work? Morning shifts, early morning shifts, they are daunted with the task of bringing mail from the actual plants, the main facility, out to the stations / post offices. We are there to bring the mail from the plant location A to the post office's location B. Once we get to location B, we offload our trailers with the mail that's specifically meant for that specific post office. There's usually a clerk there to receive the mail. They scan the mail in, and then they work it on their end. You want to know what a distribution clerk does? There's a video for that. We are there also to pick up the empty equipment. So if they have equipment, because we don't just give equipment away, we recycle the equipment. So we pick up the empty equipment, we load it back in the trailer, and we bring it back to the plant. That is the jits of it. That's the jits of it. Locations are difficult to get to sometimes. Traffic is definitely difficult to get through sometimes. Some of the areas that we actually have to back into, unless you know how to drive a truck, can be very difficult. Should you know how to drive a truck before you apply for the post office? My opinion. Absolutely. You should know how to maneuver that vehicle. And you shouldn't just say, oh man, I got my CDL 3 months ago, but I've never driven a truck. Why should we trust you with an 18-wheeler getting paid at our rate to go and possibly take somebody's life just because you want to make an extra buck? Learn your craft. Learn your craft. Be able to maneuver around some of the cities that you have to deal with. Because some of you live in rural areas and it's easy to get to your stations. But then some of you live in the downtown areas of Philly, downtown areas of Chicago, Los Angeles, downtown Houston, okay, New York City. And you want to get into a truck and maneuver and come on, get some education on how to do your craft before you try to maneuver 60, 70, 80,000 pounds on wheels. Okay, it's not easy to do. It will be easier once you learn how to drive. We do have programs that are being put in place right now for people that work at the post office that go get their CDL permits. So if you go and you're a mail handler and you have a CDL permit, you go find the transportation department, the manager or whoever it is. This is not all over. It's not all over. It's in most areas. And you say, hey, I want to drive trucks. And they say, oh, okay. Yeah, we got a program. And they will explain how the program works to you. Post office will pay for your training. You go get your CDL. You switch departments. And now you're one of us. They're going to make sure that you know how to drive that truck. So if you say, and a lot of people, I get emails all the time, man, I want to do what you do. And people think that what I do is not difficult. I've been doing it 25 years. Anything with repetition and time becomes easier. But initially, I learned how to drive a tractor trailer in New York City. A moving tractor trailer, moving truck. When I got the low belly box, I'm getting too detailed with it. So once I was able to learn that, and it was terrifying, my palms were sweaty every time I got behind the wheel. Palms sweating, underarms dripping, because the fear of what I could do with that big machine. So don't think that it's an easy task. And if you come into our craft and you got 90 days and you tap something, you hit something, you don't have a job no more. You ain't got a job. Now you got an accident on your record. So make sure that you do what you do. Afternoon shift, switching topics. Afternoon, evening shift, they're daunted with the task of going out to pick up mail from private businesses, private customers, airports, wherever there's mail, trucks go get them. Amazon, that's right, I said it. DHL warehouses, I said it. FedEx warehouses. You know why? Because the USPS transports everything that can be delivered. Amazon can't deliver our mail. UPS can't deliver our mail. There is no other person that can deliver our mail. Nobody. We deliver Amazon. We have UPS packages. We have DHL packages. We go there, we pick up mail, and that they want us to do, to deliver. Why? Because we the bestesses. Okay, now I'm just bragging. But we are daunted with that task. So we go pick up the mail, we bring it back to the plants, and then they sort it, and they figure out where it needs to go. They send it on planes, they send it here, they send it there, they distribute it to all the trucks that go back out in the morning. There's an intricate system behind this that I can't get into. But truck drivers, we make it happen. So when you guys think, oh, you guys don't do nothing, how about this? If every truck driver stopped driving, the post office would shut down. If every truck driver stopped driving their trucks, there'd be no mail at the plant for the processors to process, for the mail handlers to handle. You know what happens? If you don't have no mail handlers, you ain't got a mail handler supervisor. That's right, I said it. If you ain't got a mail handler supervisor, then you don't have any other supervisors above them. You don't have plant managers. And then what happens at the station? If the truck don't bring the mail to the station, then you don't need a carrier. I said it. If you don't need carriers to deliver your mail because the truck drivers just decided they weren't gonna bring it, who gonna get all that mail? Who gonna get who gonna get it? Truck drivers make this world go round. People don't, and I don't like to brag, but people, you don't got underneath my skin to tell you what. If you don't have mail to deliver, you don't need carriers. You don't need distribution clerks because we make it happen. Logistics, truck drivers, we make it happen. If every truck driver stayed home, not just with the post office, but all across this country, you would have nothing. Think a truck driver one day. Everything you see, look around you. Look around you. Go ahead. Look at that little watch. Look at that telephone. Yeah. It may have gotten to the ports through a ship. They drop those containers on the back of a truck. That's right. It goes from one truck to another truck to another truck. It may have even come on a train. They take them off the truck. You ain't never see a train pull up to the store. You ain't never see a train pull up to Walmart. No, you see trucks. That's right. Trucks make it happen. Respect the truck driver. So even if you even if you didn't know, now you know. When you become a truck driver, you are the intricate part of not only the post office, but the way this economy around the world works. Okay? So these truck drivers here at the post office, we move mail. Is it difficult? No. Can it be difficult? Absolutely, because all the other parts of the machine are not moving the right way. They may not have enough mail handlers. The processors may have machines that broke down so they don't get the mail out in time. So instead of doing 2 or 3 trips, you got to do 5 trips. They might not have enough clerks at the post offices to receive the mail, so you may have to wait. But if that's the worst we got to deal with, slap me silly and shave me naked. I'm a truck driver. Okay. You wanted to know? Now you know. And for those that didn't know, I'm just talking. So we out of here. It's JH. And what's a truck driver do at the post office?